Executive Interview Series. I'm Kimberly Underwood, Director of Digital News Media at FCA's Signal Magazine. Welcome to our episode entitled AI Adoption and Enhancing National Security, which is sponsored by Microsoft. Today I'm speaking with Leigh Madden, who is the Vice President of the National Security Group at Microsoft. He leads the company's U.S. military, intelligence, defense industrial base, and other partner business units. For these customers in the U.S. federal market, he is responsible for all aspects of Microsoft operations. Leigh is a former Navy SEAL and was in the service for 15 years. He is a technologist, having worked with digital technologies and emerging capabilities across startups and IT companies for many years. Thanks, Leigh, and welcome.
Thank you, Kimberly. It's great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being on. Could you talk to us about artificial intelligence and in particular large language models and generative AI? And, for the military especially, how can generative AI be leveraged to enhance decision-making processes especially in real-time combat scenarios, and then also, keeping that human in the loop? Thanks.
Yeah, generative AI is really a powerful tool for the military. It can be used to analyze vast amounts of data to provide actionable insights, identify patterns, and suggest optimal courses of action. For example, by processing ISR, intelligence signals and reconnaissance data in real time, generative AI can greatly enhance the situational awareness of decision makers when seconds count. This involves integrating information stores with generative AI to enable flexible and dynamic responses for the warfighter. In planning for military operations, AI can be used to generate various operational scenarios and recommend effective strategies for human analysts and decision makers to consider and ultimately implement. In the world of war games, AI-driven war games offer tailored, immersive training experiences for commanders and analysts to analyze and assess force planning and posture choices, and to evaluate plans and warfighting concepts at the tactical, operational, and strategic levels. And this is really about pairing between AI and an operator. It's not about replacing the human. AI is used more as a decision aid by improving both speed and precision, and applying responsible AI principles to guide the use of AI within implementation-specific guardrails.
Right, sure. And in addition to those guardrails, I'm sure you have to really look at and consider, with any system you're adding, what may be the cyber vulnerabilities. So what measures can be implemented to ensure the security and robustness of AI systems against cyber attacks or adversarial manipulation?
Ensuring the security and robustness of AI systems against cyber attacks and adversarial manipulation involves implementing a combination of both technical and procedural measures. At the model AI level, AI must be exposed to both normal and adversarial examples during the training process to improve resilience against adversarial attacks. Additionally, we must implement robust input validation mechanisms to detect and neutralize attempts by our adversaries to manipulate model outputs. This includes monitoring for unusual input patterns and incorporating logic to recognize and reject malicious inputs. From a strictly cybersecurity perspective, the data used to train and operate AI systems, as well as models and related artifacts, have to be secured through encryption with regular key rotation and secure communication protocols. Another key aspect is regular audits must be conducted on the systems to ensure AI operates as intended and that we're able to maintain data integrity. Compliance with ethical guidelines like privacy, fairness, and transparency, and oversight mechanisms also help monitor and address potential biases.
Right, sure. And you mentioned wargaming. Can you delve into kind of more about training and simulation, especially kind of the role generative AI can play in enhancing military training and simulation programs?
Yeah, generative AI can create highly realistic and varied training scenarios, including different terrains, weather conditions, and red force tactics. This helps blue forces to prepare for a wide range of possible situations. And AI can simulate the behavior of enemy forces, civilians, and other entities in the training environment. This really helps soldiers practice decision making and strategy in complex and dynamic situations. AI can also be used to analyze performance data from the training exercises and provide detailed feedback to soldiers and trainers from these activities. This can help identify strengths and weaknesses and guide future training efforts. AI can ultimately reduce the time and cost associated with traditional training methods.
Sure. And you talked about how protections you can put in place for AI systems. But on the flip side, can you talk about how the military can use generative AI to enhance cybersecurity? What measures there and, how that can help protect critical infrastructure.
Absolutely. And this is being done real time today. At a high level, by analyzing vast amounts of data, generative AI can predict potential cyber threats before they even occur. Uh, at Microsoft, we have been public in our success in thwarting nation state attacks in close coordination with our customers across the government. Many of these same tools and techniques that we use in our own cyber defense operations are made available to our customers as well. And it's through training generative models on this data that AI can then be used to enhance cybersecurity measures and protect critical infrastructure through automated threat detection and response. Generative AI is used in developing intelligent agents that continuously monitor network traffic for anomalies and indicators of compromise, as well as understanding adversary tactics. Uh, the agents can then automatically respond to the detected threats, reducing response times and mitigating potential damage. Over time, effective countermeasures can also be learned and developed. This proactive approach allows the military to strengthen defenses and address vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure.
And Lee, how can generative AI optimize maintenance schedules and predictive maintenance for military equipment and minimize downtime and extend the lifespan of assets?
Generative AI can significantly enhance maintenance schedules and predictive maintenance for military equipment, leading to minimized downtime and extended asset lifespan. By leveraging advanced algorithms and machine learning techniques, generative AI can analyze vast amounts of data from various sources, including sensor readings, maintenance logs, historical performance data, and environmental conditions. This analysis enables AI to identify patterns and predict potential equipment failures before they occur. One of the primary benefits of generative AI and predictive maintenance is its ability to create synthetic data sets that simulate different failure scenarios. These simulations help in understanding how equipment might behave under various conditions, allowing for more accurate predictions and timely interventions. For instance, generative AI can model the wear and tear of components over time, providing insights into when specific parts are likely to fail and need replacement. This proactive approach ensures that maintenance is performed only when necessary, reducing unnecessary downtime and optimizing resource allocation. Related necessary parts and experienced maintainers can be pre-positioned so that supply chain constraints or lack of expertise does not take a platform out of service.
Thanks, Lee, for walking us through all those roles that generative AI can play in improving national security. It seems like the future is quite bright, applying it to cyber security, training, simulation, um, you know, maintenance. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I think we've really covered some of the key applications of AI, and I think it becomes clearer as the more we work with AI with our customers, how critical it will be for the warfighter as we prepare for future conflicts.
Right, absolutely. So for more information about Microsoft's AI related tools, please visit their website at microsoft.com/federal. And thank you, Leigh.
Thank you, Kimberly.
And thank you all for listening to this AFCEA executive video episode with Microsoft.